Dude, don't embarrass yourself. They never teach you how to open a door in college? All that, it's like $80,000 in tuition, up in smoke. Parents are gonna be real mad. Or disappointed, one of the two. Beneford, thank you for the resubscription as well. Oh, almost froze the game by running real fast. That's okay. Is this a boss fight then?
So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects. How nice to meet you.
I have a feeling she might be a little sarcastic. I'm just here for the books, lady.
So you're just one of Arin's lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real promise. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything.
This is a pretty dramatic conversation. Look, lady, I'm not going anywhere without those books.
Attempting to threaten me after I've been so.
This chick is anime as fuck. I was actually thinking the same thing.
Here at all.
Mother, you're alive. Too bad you will die. I don't know, man. She's pretty strong. She's so powerful. She can get hit once and then teleport anywhere she wants to. I mean, we'll have to use fast healing once. Incredible. It's the Crystal Sage? It is the Crystal Sage. I don't know if we have to take these books, but we might as well take them. I thought maybe we could just absorb all their information. What a boss fight. Oh, that was a classic, man. One of the top 10 of the game for sure. Dilupus. Thank you for the subscription as well. Might as well take out some soul gem stuff. It's pretty light, at least. $110 gold is no joke. That's not bad. You missed her boots? I don't. It doesn't bother me to miss her boots. So this is why we couldn't take this door earlier, because there was a bar blocking it. I mean, mind you, we can shout a dragon out of the sky, but a wooden bar attached to a door is just nonsensical. How are we supposed to shatter that? It doesn't make any sense. I'm literally resubscribing because of your Mortal Kombat Annihilation joke you just made. Thank you very much. It's good to know. It's good to put like some monetary value on these semi-obscure references from my adolescence. My parents said it was just a waste of time watching that movie 300 times. NL, have you seen Michael Caine's Twitter? I did see that yesterday he tweeted just one word that said you. And then all of the replies were like, we're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. What's the worst song you've ever heard, NL? Probably Freaky by a band called Broken Side that was making the rounds online maybe like 8 or 9 years ago. You know, let's get freaky now. Let's get fucking freaky now. It's kind of infamous online. If you haven't seen it, you should look it up. It's good, you know, to have it in your back pocket as a reference. Did you forget the bridge again? Oh, fudge. My friend used to listen to that shit in high school. I guess, like, I'm lucky I was, like, a little older than that. So, nobody I knew listened to it. We just made fun of it. There's a weird era for music. Oh, thank God we had that spot for
I
it.
think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Oh, this dude's not manning his desk. It's our... Oh, never mind, he's there.
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
Speaking of which, here are the books that went missing.
Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece.
Yeah, there's no worries, really. Just had to kill about
I'll look these over.
25, 30 people and a bunch of skeletons.
Relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir.
Why is he so quiet now?
And here. I suppose you've earned these.
Racial phylogeny added? Yo. Sounds like you just given me a book with some uncomfortable implications. Also, shame on you for having a U-shaped desk and not sitting at it. Not Skyrim. Down the stairs. They're skill books. I don't know, dude. If my friend was like, yo, you gotta check out this book. It's got a lot of really eye-opening stuff in it, and then the title was Racial Phylogeny, I'd be like, I don't know, Rob, if this is the kind of thing we should be dealing with here.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
By the way, Urog suggested I come see you.
Now,
Come to my Tolf, dear. I found a certain book. It's called Night of
is
Tears.
that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that...
What could that possibly be referring to? Something buried beneath Sarthal.
Reading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the...
Yeah, no, we rescued this thing together. I mean, I did like 95% of the work, if you remember.
Iliad, Gwema, Dave, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience.
This dude,
Feel that?
real smarmy.
Object. It practically radiates magicka. And yet it's unlike anything I've felt before.
Yo, don't murder him.
Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information.
I've been staring at this orb for the last 60 hours, and let me tell you, it's pretty great.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before.
Well, this is quite unorthodox, but I'll allow it.
Some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go.
I really don't understand what's going on, though. Am I going to jail?
I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. Technically, that is true, but I still report to the Old Merry Dominion.
This guy's like an associate adjunct professor.
Don't worry.
He reports to a senior professor who actually has tenure, but he's really keen on working his way up the ladder of academia, which is not an enchanted item. It's a social
I
construct.
think is due for a change in leadership.
You know what, Neria? I'm starting to agree with you. I'm starting to agree with you.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here. Now, you are going to speak to this
Yep, monk, and find out why he's here.
and then he will be...
I wonder how much ass he licked to get that robe. You know, it does look like the robe of an ass licker.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person.
But you're a ghost. Is it really meeting in person if you're like a ghost as well? Sure, you know what? Okay.
I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid.
What, are you just a novice member
Must be brief.
of the
situation
Puget
here
Sound
at your college
Conjurers?
is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen.
Shot through the fart.
The
It's a great name
situation becomes.
and a great honor
So
to
I have come
have a
here
resubscription. Thank you very
to tell
much.
it must be dealt with.
Sure, if this is dangerous, then why don't you do something
I'm
about
afraid
it?
it's not that simple.
I'm afraid I'm actually quite bad at my job.
It's not typically.
We don't intervene in events. What we do is we hire consultants that intervene in events, and thus our hands are clean.
As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
Yo, this is some bullshit. Like, non-governmental organization, security contracting nonsense. But what is the
As you
problem?
may
I will do
this
it.
object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon. Something that cannot be.
If I'm taking on your contract, you've got to give me, like, a very specific statement of work. It can't simply be, oh, bad things are going to happen. You got to give me real-life
We believe that
consequences.
your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath. But we cannot predict what that will be. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order. But I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunn Lane, here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help. But this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part.
Oh, that must be hard for
I
you.
must leave you.
It's so hard to talk to you. Sorry, you gotta go.
Best we can.
Sorry, I'm late, honey.
Within
Is dinner
you
ready?
to succeed. Never forget that. I'm sorry.
Well, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, you
until
should
I
have really
find
thought of a
out what
better
you're up
excuse than, hey, can I see this dude? Whoops, I'm confused. Looks like I'll just
I've
go.
offended you in any way.
to. We will see about this.
Alright, we have to find the Augur of Disappointment. The Augur of Dunn Lane.
Sure what just happened, but I assure you I will get to the bottom of it.
What if I talk to him?
You must excuse me. I shouldn't be here.
Wink, wink.
I have many important things on my mind. Your Are you quite need to be speaking?
Alright. Read the books. I will read the books. Butt crisp. I will read the books. Which was it? It was racial phylogeny. And then Night of Tears, which is gone? Yo, we got so many books we haven't read yet. The Pig Children. That sound is absolutely disgusting. I'm really happy that I can make that sound with my mouth. It's so easy. I just got like the perfect equilibrium for it. Ah, yes. Daughter of the Nibbin. I've already got 2920, my favorite Rush album. I think that's all the ones that we can get skills from, at least.
I'm just say I've learned little during my time here.
Everyone here is just such a bitch. Let's get more Magicka, honestly. Like, we've been using healing a little bit more often. Maybe we could use, like, a lock-picking skill? I mean, I'd like to get to Adept Locks, but I guess we'll start with this one. Don't waste the perk. Not worth it. Don't do it. It's alright. We always do Skyrim our own way.
I need your help with something. Something private.
Where the hell did you come from, man? Alright. Yeah, good. Keep a low profile. Wah!
I think the college is due for a change in
Jake and Bake 110. Thank you for the subscription.
No one's heard from the Physic Order in so many years.
The Physic
I
Order?
believe one would just suddenly show up here.
Virid Sleo, thank you as well.
I've never heard of anything like that. Did you ask Tolfdir? He's been here a long time and seems to know almost everything.
Alright, is something wrong?
Yes, but it needs to be kept quiet. They have entered into an agreement with Enther. He had something I needed, so I traded him something of mine. It was a mistake, and now I want back what I gave him. It's an amulet that belonged to my family, and I never should have given it to Enther. But he won't deal with me. Talk to him. See what it'll take to get my amulet back.
That's stupid.
Until next time.
Yeah, until next time.
Can you possibly help Jzargo?
Oh, cool it, mister. Sure, I'll help.
Yes? Have you mastered the expert level destruction spells yet?
Yes.
This is good. But Jzargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jzargo. The what of what? No idea. If it is important, maybe Tolfdir knows. He seems to know a lot. Jzargo has seen that Tolfdir likes you. You must be very skilled with magic.
Oh, I'm the best. I don't want to brag, but I've got a 4.0 so far.
Do it alone. Can you help with this? Jzargo has worked hard on learning new spells, trying new things. This will make Jzargo stand out as a mage. But Jzargo works so hard, there is no time to test these new spells.
It's a classic spell development mistake. Testing is part of development. If you don't build that time into your project, it's gonna burn you later, Jzargo.
This is a good plan, no? You tell Jzargo when you are ready.
I am ready.
You can't resist, can you? Let's see. This one, I think. Jzargo has designed it to be an excellent flame cloak with a twist. It is especially potent against the undead and should burn them to a crisp in no time. Jzargo gives you plenty of
Oh,
so you
just
try them and return
spare
when you
me.
say whether they work.
How do you determine a grade for bringing a device of ultimate destruction to the school as a project? You just get a rubric. It's obvious.
There is much for Jzargo to be sure of. There is skill. in
Sure,
magic.
cool beans. Alright, we gotta talk to Tolfdir.
Strong will. Jzargo will be successful. At least there is no doubt.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That would have been bad. Alright, me and you, Tolfdir.
Always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Have you ever heard of the Augur of Dunn Lane?
Well now, there's a name I haven't heard.
Yo, lady, get out of here. This is a very private conversation.
It's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Tell him
Oh!
hello for me, won't you? Underneath the college, It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful.
That's it?
Until next time.
Yeah, exactly. She fronted like she was leaving, and then she just stuck around to get that valuable intel. The recon. Oh yeah, the Augur of Dunn Lane. We keep it trapped under this very strange looking trapdoor texture over here. We keep it down there with the zombies and the demons and all that. I got hit by something. It's not a very nice place, he says. Yeah, don't forget to mention the ice wraiths. Hey, now I'm loving the Inside playthrough. I finished it last night, and I'm excited to watch you play more. Thank you very much. I am also finished Inside. Videos are coming out one per day until it's done. That is a special game. There is a lot of really good stuff going on there. I mean, I see the chest. Rest assured, I see the chest. Why would you ever store anything down here? This just, first off, you know they always say store in a cool, dry place? Sure. Cool, yes. Dry? No, look at all this freaking moisture. Secondly, what about the demons down here? Caine Bold Green says, thank you for being very entertaining. Well, you know what? In turn, thank you for the resubscription.
Persist. Very well. You may enter.
Well, close the door behind you. There's demons out there.
I am that.
The Stray Dog 55, thank you as well.
Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. Those who have sent you
We should introduce this guy to the Night Mother. I think they could really hit it off.
what you seek.
I was told to find you.
Indeed. And so you have come looking, though you do not know why. Like others before you, you blindly follow a path to your own destruction. The Thalmor came seeking answers as well, unaware they will be his undoing. Your path now follows his, though you will arrive too late.
Doesn't anybody in this fucking college talk like a normal person?
The one who calls himself Ancano.
I find it hard to believe that Ancano might be a little evil. He looks and sounds and acts so disarmingly non-menacing.
Different. His path will cross yours in time. But first, you must find that which you need. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid...
Here is how I would write this quest. If I was in charge of this game, which I should not be. He would be like, hey dog, can you help me? I hate being trapped in this shitty frozen dungeon. There's all sorts of demons outside. Can you just get me like a room with a view inside of the college proper, and maybe name a wing after me? And then we engineer that to happen. No more of this thousands of years ago. Just get him a room with a view. Oh, alright, he's a campfire. How you like this shit? Dipping my balls into your bed. Report to Savos Erin, and she will teach you the techniques you need to learn the morph ball. Wait a minute. Is this a dungeon? Is there a door on the other side of this? Chat will never forgive me. There does not appear to be a shortcut door.